Hi, this is Mustafa from DataSense. First of all, thank you for the meeting. We prepared this presentation for National Oil Company in Libya. I would like to get into the subject without further ado. DataSense IoT platform is built on the ThinkSport IoT platform. In this way, we have had the opportunity to reflect the security, data collection, visualizations, and analysis areas of the highly developed ThinkSport platform directly to our customers. DataSense IoT platform has customization experience within itself. Developers can work on this issue and incorporate the improvements and customization that customers want into the platform. I would like to briefly talk about the content of the platform. One of its standard features is its data collection performance, which is exceptionally good. That is why I'll begin with this section. When it comes to adding devices to platform, there are several methods available. You have the option to add them manually via the website, but for those who prefer automated process, adding via APIs is also an option. Moreover, if you want, you can also import devices. And when you created the devices on the device creation screen, you can select the device name, device label if any, and if you have created different device profiles for different devices, you can select them. And important note, if you're adding a gateway device, there is a specific option for that. Also, let's talk about the security aspect for device. By default, the platform generates unique credentials for each device. However, for those who have specific preference, manual input is also possible. And a specific mention for tenant admin: when creating a device, the power to decide which customer the device is assigned to rests with you. In essence, the control is completely in your hands. After adding the device will appear in the device menu. You can see the device details by clicking on this device. In detail menu, you can make the device public, assign it to the different customer, edit the credential information, or delete the device. Attributes section is divided into three: client, server, and share attributes. This section are used and determine the comments that will go to the devices from the platform. In other words, you can manage the communication with the devices quite easily from this platform and transmit your comments to the devices. Likewise, you can see instant data from the device on the latest telemetry screen. And you can also follow the alarms of the device from the alarm section, and you can associate the devices with different assets or devices with the relation tab. Now, I would like to talk about dashboards, the other most important component of the platform. Dashboards are one of them the prominent features of the DataSense platform. There is a basic oil dashboard that we have prepared for you. In this dashboard, you can see instant well data, oil and gas prices, instant data in warehouse, and with the occupancy rates of warehouses. You can see the total production performance of each well. You can monitor total production and follow carbon emission data. You can also view the electricity consumption data consumed by the wells separately and collectively on the dashboards. If there is an alarm situation in the wells, you can view these data such as leakage, etc. in the same dashboard. In addition to all this, if you have sensors in the wells, we can also display data such as a temperature, humidity, pressure, air quality, etc. It is very make to change to the dashboards. After pressing the pencil icon under the dashboard, edit mode opens. Here you can change the location of the widgets and the new widget if you want. As a widget bundle, we have various and useful widgets bundles such as gauges, cards, charts, control, maps, input. Their contents are quite rich. For example, in the chart section, there are many common charts such as bar, line, state, rudder, polar area, etc. Again, customization are possible in this case. If you inform DataSense team about the type of the widget you want, they will design it for you. It is very easy to add data to widgets of your choice. After selecting from which device or asset the data will come from, you can select which key you want to show and create a widget. DataSense IoT platform is a very useful option for data visualization and analysis. You can provide asset management on the DataSense IoT platform, so you can collectively buy and manage similar types of device in different wells or buildings or warehouse. You can define different profiles for assets and devices, and you can connect the devices to platform according to combinations you choose in these profiles. In addition to all this, thanks to OTA support, you can remotely update the firmware of the devices and keep their version under control. You can see instant API usage. You can quickly check the usage on your platform. DataSense IoT platform is highly performant platform. Thanks to this platform, you can receive visual and manage up to 30,000 messages from the 25,000 devices in a single installation. Finally, I would like to end the video by mentioning two parts: rule chains and customers. Thanks to rule chain, in the DataSense IoT platform, you can process and classify data from devices, create alarm condition, work with different API endpoints, perform math operation, generate data, and send mail or SMS. For example, when the production of well starts to decrease, you have the features to notify the relevant managers immediately by email or SMS. On the other hand, with the customer section, managers, administrators can create accounts for the different manager levels or customers. You can determine and restrict the devices, assets, and dashboard that these accounts can access. After creating a customer profile, you can add different accounts to it. We also have capabilities in edge management, gateway binding, and many more. DataSense IoT platform directly supports the following connection type: HTTP, MQTT, COAP, LVM2M. It also allows the following connection protocols to be connected to platform with the gateway application: OPC UA, CAN, SNMO, FTP, Modbus, BLE, REST. That's all I have to say. Thank you for listening. Have a good day.